Alrighty, traders. So here we go with silver. If you guys have been watching me now for many months, I've been saying that, actually for the last month or so, I've been saying that silver and silver mining stocks are leading the way. And it's just, what a coincidence that they're starting to target silver. I don't think it's a coincidence. I think it was always baked in the cake. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. All right, that cake has been baking for a while right now. And those people who have been just on the Bitcoin side of things have indeed I believe we're seeing the top in that. I'll get to that in another video, but I want to focus today purely on silver, gold, and the mining stocks in today's video. But guys, to me right now, this is not a coincidence. Suddenly, out of all the markets, they're starting to target silver, quote unquote. They're actually targeting silver, which I think is a load of bollocks. They're not really targeting silver. I don't believe, they may have said that in the Reddit forums and so on and so forth, but it was always baked in the cake. And if you've been watching me for a while, you would know that I've been saying, hang on a minute, silver and the silver mining stocks are leading this way. So I wouldn't really say it's a coincidence that silver is starting to make its move and the silver mining stocks, which to me, I'm happy. I've always stayed part of silver. I'm in gold, I'm in silver mining stocks and all this sort of all down country goodness. So here's the really interesting thing that I'm noticing right now when it comes to silver, gold, and what's happening right now. Firstly, I don't believe that the Reddit forum and so on and so forth is going to have a big impact. The whole Robin Hood and all those, what's happening there. I don't believe they're going to have as much of an impact on silver as what people think. Now, firstly, is that because people now know about it, right? It's like if most people know about it, it's like, oh, it may or may not happen. And so what I'm looking at here is when looking at, let's actually go to the silver right now. You can see silver's actually starting to break out now. But if you've been following me now for quite some time, you'll know there's two things happening in play right now. Firstly, there's a nice higher low happening, and when now buyers are coming in control. I've been talking about this now for the last month as it's been developing, and we're now just suddenly breaking out. And we've got this energy building phase where we've been going sideways for quite some time, and now we're just starting to break out. So I wonder what's likely to come. And it's really interesting, isn't it? It's like most people now are focused on silver. It's like, oh, silver. It's like people are now starting to focus on the mining stocks again and the miners. Why? It's like Bitcoin has now gone to the side. Not many people talk about Bitcoin anymore. It's like, oh, that's had its day. Let's now go focus on something else. And so, the silver market is a much bigger market than the GameStop market. So I don't believe that even the collective wisdom of that is going to have a big impact. I believe that it's not the collective wisdom of or the collective forces behind Robinhood and all these other people around silver. I just personally believe that silver was just getting ready for its time to make a move. Now you could say, once again, you can call it a coincidence or you can say all this sort of stuff, but I refer to many videos where I've said, isn't it interesting that silver is a lot stronger than gold right now? And silver mining stocks are a lot stronger than the gold mining stocks. What's going on there? And suddenly, bam, out of nowhere. And it's so interesting, because I see a lot of people on the YouTubes, they go, oh, they're suppressing gold again, or they're suppressing silver again. They're doing this and they're doing that. What's your excuse right now? See, a lot of people say, isn't it funny? It's like, hang on a minute. If they are suppressing it, then shouldn't the market be going down? If they are the collective, the big forces out there that are doing the big money in these markets, if they are suppressing the markets, and that is true in the markets, then how come silver's not going down right now? How come silver's going up? Oh, but John, you don't understand because, it's the collective or the forces behind Robinhood. What a load of bollocks. Seriously, what a load of bollocks. It's just, what I'm trying to get to you here is that if you have an excuse of, oh, silver hasn't gone up yet because they're suppressing it, they're shorting it or whatever, that may or may not be the case. But once you start to look at the markets from a perspective of things I've been talking about over the last few months of, watching the markets, seeing the energy building phases and the breakout phases, we're likely to have a very nice move in silver. Why? Because of a long energy building phase, a long sideways phase. And that's the same for gold as well too. Gold has been in a long energy building phase, and we're now likely to see a very nice move. I've been saying this now for the last couple months. I didn't know when we're likely to start to see a big move, but what a coincidence, right? What a coincidence. The things I've been saying for the last few months is now starting to ring true in the markets, and silver is leading the way. So I wouldn't be I wouldn't be jumping into silver just because you think the Robin Hooders are going to start to push this to the upside, and you're going to see some vertical spikes like you did in GameStop. I don't believe that's going to happen because silver is a much bigger market out there. And so to me, if you look at it from a chart perspective, the market has been building energy for quite some time, and now the buyers are coming back in. And people say charts, farts, whatever. The thing is that if you look at this here, it's really simple, isn't it? Look at this here. So we've been going sideways for quite some time, and then suddenly out of nowhere we get a big strong move up, then we get a nice move down, and now we're getting a higher low, and now we're breaking back up again. So what's happening here? Higher low, breaking past previous highs. So why is that? Why are we getting that? And why is that happening? Why is that happening, and why? What's happening here? So the thing is that the charts are always telling us what's going on, regardless of what you think or hope or fear. Always continue to read these markets. So with this big energy building phase, and now with what silver's doing right now, there's a massive probability we're now likely to see what I've been waiting for. And for all you little bumblebees, hopefully you haven't jumped ship. And I guarantee you, a lot of you guys in the last month would have jumped ship from silver and gold, and gone over to the crypto market and try to just get in there because silver and gold's doing nothing. When if my main message for the last few months has been be patient. This is the time not to freak out, but just to sit on your hands and not do nothing, because the movement is coming. And here we are at the start of 2021. Stock market's looking a little bit weak. Crypto market looks like it's topping out, and here we go. What's happening right now? We're starting to get some really big volatility in the miners and metals. I told you your day will come, and I believe this is just the start. And then I believe gold is going to catch up as well too. So I see big volatile movements in silver coming. And now we're breaking above new highs again. We're at almost new highs here. I see very big moves coming for silver, especially after what we've been through here. So guys, please keep in mind, that do not just be jumping into silver right now because, oh my goodness, I better get in right now because I'm going to miss the boat. Guys, you should have been jumping in silver for the last few months plus when I've been saying, just be patient, your day will come. And those people that said, you're an idiot, John, and it's not making a move, blah, 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 and all that sort of stuff, it's actually starting to make that move. You just had to be a little bit more patient than I thought, but the market is telling us it's now getting ready, and we could start to see some very nice moves to the upside overall. So overall, guys, very nice moves. If we start to look at these silver juniors as well too, actually the SIL is not really doing much, but the SILJ, again, we're still in this sideways range through here. So I do see big movements in silver juniors, right? Very big. Now I'm actually in one silver junior, but I do see big movements in there. And then I do see gold starting to catch up. Gold is still in this triangle pattern. It's really interesting that not much is happening with gold, but I do believe gold is going to start to catch up as well too. And when gold does break, we're likely to see some very nice moves. And that goes for also the GDX and the GDXJ as well too. We've just been waiting for this thing to start to find a bit of a bottom here. And then once it does, I believe we're going to start to see some very nice moves, very big moves out of the markets and we can see that moving up through there. So anyway, guys, get ready. For you guys that were patient, I believe your day is starting to happen right now. And I believe this year is going to be a very, very exciting year for the metals. I believe stock market's starting to top out on the short term anyway. I do see a lot more upsides. And also I see crypto starting to peak out already. And you know, that's probably going to start to see a big down movement. So for you guys that are in the miners and metals and you're being patient, I believe your day is just starting to come in. King Kong is starting to wake up.